Happy conference weekend. It is officially Friday of conference. So many things going on. I forgot to take my detox. Hold on. I better do that before I forget. I am here in Dallas, Fort Worth, and we got here yesterday. We're staying in an Airbnb. So everybody is starting to arrive. It's awesome. But this morning, we're going to talk about kind of all the things that are going to be going on, what you can be doing if you're not physically here, how you can be utilizing other people's stories that are here. I'm just going to give you some ideas for how to best maximize your conference experience, even if you're not physically at conference. No, Shannon, I'm at an Airbnb. Um, but it's just my team here. I don't know where other teams are.
All right, because if you were at the Merlot house with
Okay.
Jacqueline and them, I was gonna be upset
All right.
because I had to
I'm just
cancel
gonna
my
eat
trip. And I would have
breakfast
been upset if
at the
I
same
missed
time.
seeing you and
Okay.
hugging you.
So Shannon sent me a list of things to talk about, so I'm gonna pull that up. Okay, dokie. I don't think we have any announcements as of right now because everything is pretty much the same as it was last week. Um, I do not know where you will be able to find the live stream. Shannon, do you know? Usually it goes out in an email
It should be starting in the email, and then you should be
from
able to find it in the
corporate
back office.
the day of or the day before Thrive-Palooza. And you will be able to purchase the live stream, and it's a professionally done live stream of the whole conference. So I'm assuming that will be going out soon. I haven't seen it yet. I don't even know if I will get one because I'm physically here. But if you don't see it, I would suggest poking around in the cloud office. And if you go to my orders and scroll down to the very bottom, that's usually where tickets and things are for sale. But you should be getting an email, so keep an eye out for that email. The other thing is, who has any guesses about what they're launching? What is E? I'm like beside myself trying to figure out what this thing that they're launching is. And there's so many good ideas floating around there that I don't know what it is. I'm kind of thinking that it could maybe be like our very own emailing system as promoters for us to be able to email all of our accounts that have never ordered or all of our first time customers or like an internal email system for us to utilize as customers. Obviously, e commerce has been thrown around. Some people think it's a new energy product. We don't know. But I'm kind of hoping that maybe today I'm going to get a little bit of an idea because they said that at conference there would be a lot of hints. So today is the social media trainings. Um, we do not think that those are going to be uh, live streamed via corporate. Now, that does not mean that some of your 200K, 80Ks, 40Ks will be going live in your team pages. So if you see someone pop up with a live today, I would definitely watch it because it could very well be the social media training. My guess is that unless they tell us not to, there will be a lot of people in there live streaming those trainings.
I think we lost you. Can anybody else hear Lydia? I think we dropped her. Okay. I'm in the back office looking around now while we're waiting to see if we can hear her again. But it's just absolutely amazing. I mean, we've already got in here in the back office about the scavenger hunt. I know last year when I went, that was so much fun trying to follow all the clues and tips and hints. And there was something brought up in my team chat yesterday, and I want to make that suggestion to all of you. If you are not there this year, start today. make a little fund to put money in whenever you can for Palooza next year. Have a little jar, drop your extra change in it, however you need to get there next year, because from experience, this is definitely the place that you want to be. Hold on, she's messaging me. We see you, we just don't hear you. It's connecting you again. All right, there we go. It's connecting her again.
It kicked me out when Shannon started recording. I don't know why it did that. Um,
I was talking to them
there you
about
go. Okay,
starting a
cool. I'm
fund.
back. Okay. So let me collect my train of thought again. So I came to Thrivepalooza for the first time last year, and I've gone on retreats, I've hosted my own retreat, I've gone on lifestyle getaways. I mean, I have done pretty much everything that we can do as a promoter. And there's really nothing like Palooza. And I'm not telling you this because I want you to be like, oh, I wish I was at Palooza. You guys, you have an opportunity for a live stream. Okay. Like it's good. It's okay. You're going to get access to the same trainings as everyone else through those live streams. But here's the thing about Thrivepalooza. It's like drinking from a fire hydrant because the things that they are going to be talking about, a lot of them you didn't even know that you wanted to know. And so you're going to have panels of promoters. You're going to have professional motivational speakers. You're going to have Jason and Paul and all of these people within the company giving you insider tips and details about the things that are to come. You're going to have promoters who are doing amazing things like top enrollers, people who have, the most auto bonus earners, like all of these things, and they're going to be talking to you about different topics that you maybe hadn't even thought of before. I remember walking away from Thrivepalooza last year, not only feeling like this immense sense of community and, just, the warm fuzzies that you get when you're surrounded by people who have the same vision as you. Um, but I just remembered walking away going, oh my gosh, I feel so much more equipped to grow my business and run my business in a positive and logistical way. And I honestly didn't expect that. I really didn't expect that. And I will tell you this, one of the benefits about the live stream, when you guys get on it, you're going to be able to do this training in the comfort of your home. Now, don't let that stop you from sitting down with a notebook and being 100% involved in the training. Okay? Your worst enemy is going to be allowing yourself to get distracted. If you're not physically there and you're on the live stream, you have to allow yourself to be present in the training. Sit down with a notebook, okay? Do the best you can. I know we all have lives, we have kids, we have jobs. Again, right now, you are going to get questions answered that you didn't even know you had questions for. Okay? So, one of the things I'm sorry, I'm yawning. We traveled all day yesterday, and I'm still not on my 3 steps because I'm still detoxing. So this is just my mornings right now. You just gotta bear with me. Um, One of the ways that you can utilize the people who are at Thrivepalooza is maybe you have a sideline sister, or maybe you have an upline, or a downline, or a sideline. I don't care. Someone
All right, she's cutting in and out again. So I don't know what it is about social media this week, but we've had troubles with people cutting in and out all week. And I just can't say how excited and proud I am of them that they are still continuing to share and discuss and give what they're giving. Let me let her know. You got kicked again, honey. But yes, definitely watch your team pages. I literally just sent in a support ticket asking them if we were going to be able to live stream the trainers like Brock Johnson and stuff like that, or if it would just be our people, which I also put in parentheses. That alone would be amazing. The promoters that are going to be up there sharing this weekend are phenomenal. I am excited. I have a cooler. I have a little basket of snacks ready to go. I have a cooler to put my water
Is
in.
at Thrive-Palooza right now.
Oh, now she's complete. Oh, there she is again, and she's connecting again. All righty.
Weird, it keeps kicking me off. Sorry about that, you guys. I don't know
That's
if it's the
okay.
internet here or my laptop or what.
It's probably where you're at.
So I'm feeling like all of this anticipation, but like I don't have any information for you. Like I don't have any insider details or anything. So, you know, as people are going to Thrive-Palooza, you need to be utilizing those people. You need to be checking in on team pages and seeing if they're going live to catch up on things. You need to be checking your emails. You need to be in your team chats, right? Because even though you're not here, the people who are here are going to be your hype man. Okay, you need to be just as excited as they are because that excitement is infectious. And when I was saying, you know, there's different kinds of people. So you have, as far as potentials, let's just put it that way, potential customers, potential promoters. You have, and Lisa has talked about this before, it's the colors. If anybody is familiar with the colors, let me know in the chat. Um, Let me know in the chat if you're familiar with the concept of the colors, the red, blue, green, and it's people. They represent personality types. Even better, if you know your color, let me know in the chat. So there's different kinds of people, and they're represented by colors. And I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail because I don't have them off the top of my head, but there's reds. Reds are motivated by tasks and winning and competition, and they're aggressive. Okay. You have your yellows. Don't get me wrong. I don't understand the color thing. Okay, I'm gonna pull it up right now. Can you guys give me a quick second and I can pull it up on Pinterest and we can go over it because I think it's actually quite important. Change of plans. Shannon, we're talking about colors.
We can talk about whatever you want to talk about.
I messaged Shannon last night because we traveled all day. So I drove from New Mexico. And no, it's totally fine, Angela. Don't apologize because when I messaged Shannon, I was like, I'm so tired. It was such a long day. Like, we had to change the oil in my car. I like got pulled over by a cop, got a rock chip in my windshield. Like, I don't know what to talk about tomorrow. And so Shannon gave me a list. But okay, here we go. No, that's not it. Give me a second. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. Shoot, where are they? Shannon, do you remember them?
I know that red is,
I know reds
driven by
are
money and tasks.
assertive.
Blue are the partiers.
I think
green is organized.
Yellows are. Where is it? Yellows are like community. Oh wait, here we go. Yep, found it. Okay, all right, here we go.
Awesome.
Okay, This isn't the exact one, but okay. This isn't the exact one, but this will make sense. So there are 4 colors. Is everybody with me? There are 4 colors, and they represent different personality types. This isn't the exact one that I did, but they describe not only what kind of person we are, but what essentially gets us going. Okay, so reds, and I am a red, are short-term driven. They welcome change and variety. They are adventurous, competitive, and impulsive. I'm like a red yellow. Okay. So that's a red. You're someone who's short term driven, which means that like you're not worried about the big picture. You just want to get the task at hand done. Like in the next half hour, you have to get XYZ done. That's what you're worried about. Welcomes change and variety, adventurous, competitive. Often reds are driven by incentives. So if you're the kind of person where Stephanie posts like, "Hey, I'm going to give a free water bottle to someone who gets 2 free orders," and you're like, "Oh my god, I'm going to go get 5 free orders. Like that water bottle's mine." That's a red. And they are impulsive. A lot of times, thank you, Shannon. A lot of times, reds will act before they think it fully through. Okay, very gung ho. You have greens that are independent thinkers. They're focused, efficient, analytical. Okay. You have yellows, which are loyalty driven, community driven. They respect rules and authorities. They're responsible, organized, appreciative. And you have blues that are emotionally driven, seeks harmony in groups, enthusiastic, creative, and sympathetic. So essentially, you guys, all the color theory is there's all these different kinds of personalities. And some of you probably the color theory probably doesn't work for everyone. Okay, I'm not saying this has to be your thing, but for some of you this might be an aha moment. So Shannon has dropped in the comments the color quiz. And I really really recommend that you go do the color quiz, but not only for yourself, understand the different colors. Okay, a lot of times we get focused on ourselves and we forget that there's a world full of other people out there. So, utilize the color quiz because you can appeal to different personality types with your posts. For example, if someone is motivated by money and competition and you know all of the so that's me. Like if you start talking money and prizes and competition and free vacations and all of those things to me, I'm like, hell yeah, give it to me. What do I got to do? Okay, so you can be making posts that apply to people like me. Shannon might be a yellowish green personality type, but she can still apply to a red like me by making posts that are talking about, you know, our company just dropped these new bonuses. You can get $1,000 bonus in your first month of joining this company. Like, it's super simple. You can do this. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so close to qualifying for this retreat in XYZ location. Like, man, I love how rewarding this company is. You can apply to someone like me, even though that may not be your personality type. There are personalities, I believe it's yellows, that are very community oriented. They're not worried about the money, they're not worried about the prizes, but they're worried about the community. They want to feel loved, they want to feel accepted, they want to feel a part of something. So, can you be using Thrive-Palooza as a way to reach those people? Abso-freaking-lutely. Yes, you can. You can ask your sideline sister or your upline to send you some quick clips of Thrive-Palooza and everybody having a great time and hugging each other in the hallway and cheering for each other and 200Ks walking across the stage and be posting about, I'm so thankful that I am part of a community like this. I'm so thankful that I have this team. I cannot wait to be here next year, but I'm so glad that I get to be a part of something that is bigger than me. Okay, and you're applying to those people. You might be a green personality, but now you're applying to yellows. One of the personalities is driven by fun. Okay, if you're someone who just wants to have fun, okay, be posting about the fact that you have energy to play with your kids, or you have a little bit of extra kid cash to take your kids to the trampoline park. Or, oh my gosh, we had so much fun at the park today. We were just laughing and having so much fun. I'm so glad I have energy to have fun again. Okay. And you're applying to those people. That may not be your personality type, but it doesn't mean that you can't apply to them. This color theory test, do I live by it? No, but I remember when Lisa K. Fuller had us take it, it was a huge eye opener for me because, again, I'm a red, so short term driven. I can be a little bit what's the word? I can get short sighted and just kind of plow through things. And so I realized after this personality test that I wasn't the only personality out there, and there was a way for me to talk to other personalities through my posts. So I will, okay, the personality page test was not found. Um, I'll tell you what I'll do, you guys. Shannon, is everybody who's on this Zoom in Thrive to Survive or should be in Thrive to Survive? Because I'll go find it and I'll post it.
No, I'm gonna get it from
And then
Stacy
that
and
way we
drop it
don't
in
have
the
to, and
comments of
those
the dream
people that
team.
are driving won't miss out on it. Is everybody in this chat supposedly in Thrive to Survive? Is this the correct downline for that? Um, no. Okay. I don't know where to post it then. Okay. What about Dream Team? Is everybody in here on Dream Team? Okay, we're all in Dream Team. Okay, I will post it in Dream Team. How about that? Thumbs up? Yes, thank you. Good. Okay, I will go find the correct one and I will post it in Dream Team. Great. Thank you, you guys, for interacting. I appreciate it. Sometimes I feel like I'm talking to a wall and it's very hard. But you know, give me a one in the chat if you're understanding what I'm saying. Just because you're not physically here doesn't mean that you can't be making posts that are applying to those different personalities. They're going to be giving away a free trip to Hawaii this weekend. Like, me as a red, I'm telling you, and even the personality that's driven by fun, I think it might be blues, but anyway, even the personality that's driven by fun, you start posting about the fact that your company is just giving away free trips to Hawaii just because they can, like, heck yeah, I want to be a part of that company, right? You can be applying to different personalities. First, you need to understand your own personality because it will tell you what kind of leader you are. Okay, when I did the personality test, I learned that I was maybe a little bit of a, what's the word? I was not considerate of other people because my personality is so driven. So I'm kind of like a pull yourself up by your bootstraps kind of girl. But I realized that not everybody thinks that way. And when I took this personality test, it was like, oh, okay, well, I'm trying to lead a bunch of red, blue, yellow, greens in one way. And not everybody is cool with it because not everybody is a red like me. It will help you be a better leader. But when it comes to your posting, I'm telling you, it will help you tremendously because you can actually, here's what I did, and then I'll move on a little bit. But when I used to use the color theory, I actually had days that I would post for a specific color. So Mondays were my reds. Tuesdays were my reds because that was payday, right? So my payday posts were always targeted towards my reds. Wednesdays, I was posting fun stuff, trips, travel, playing with my kids. I was reaching out to my blue crowd. On Thursdays, I was posting about my community and my team and how much I loved my team. And that was reaching out to my yellows. And I just had a schedule. So every single day, I was touching different color personalities with my posts, and I was resonating with people even though they didn't have the same personality type as me. So it can be a pretty cool tool for you. I think the biggest thing about Thrive Palooza this weekend, you guys, is take a deep breath and get ready. because even if you are not physically here, maybe you have an upline who's here. It may not even be your direct enroller. It could be levels above you. But here's what I'm going to tell you. Everybody who's here and everybody who listens to that live stream and really gives it their full attention, they're going to walk away from this and they are going to have some monumental ideas and they are going to have supercharged momentum. And you need to be prepared to get with the program. Meaning, you need to be ready for new incentives. You need to be ready for new energy. You need to be ready for new ideas. You need to be ready to be, hitting new ranks left and right and running with people, because I'm telling you, it is like infusing your bloodstream with just pure energy. This conference, people will walk away from it with a completely different perspective on their business. And you have to be mentally prepared to grab on to their shirt tails and go with them. Okay? You have to be prepared for what's coming. We don't know what E is, but Paul said in his post that we should expect the largest influx of orders we've ever.
And I think we lost her again. I I forgot what I was gonna say now. But, yes, I did see that where they expect the largest orders being placed with all of this, so that's definitely exciting. If something happens and we continue to lose her, we can maybe just go ahead and stop today, and I can get all of the information into the comments as far as live streams and the color personality test. Um, it's really very interesting. I'm gonna let her know again that we lost her. I do believe it's where she's at because, of course, with the weather and the amount of people that are there probably on the internet has got to be, like, extremely high. I mean, there's thousands upon thousands of thrivers in Texas right now. So you imagine the majority of them are on, like,
Anyway, right when I
Wi-Fi.
got on a roll too. I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
here we are. We got
Go
you
do the
again.
color theory test. I will find the correct one and I will find it and I will post it in the dream team like right now. I will not get distracted, I promise. I will do it right now. And go do that color theory test. Start to make your posts that target different color personalities. Understand what kind of leader you are and get yourself ready for what's coming. I hope you guys have an amazing day. I'm super proud of you guys. And I can't wait to see what's ahead of us next week.
Thank you so very much, Lydia.
That's
Have a
all I
great
got,
time,
Shannon.
and we will see you all Monday. We're going to have a lot of notes dropping on Monday, so you're definitely going to want to be there. So have a great Friday. Let's go flex it. Love you all and see you then.